Here we've got another fantastic chess puzzle from Samuel Loyd. Only one move for white will get you a checkmate in 2. Any other moves will be a checkmate in 3 or worse. We kind of got this weird, almost symmetrical setup. The black king surrounded by the 2 rooks and the 2 knights. It's white's turn. Can you see the checkmate in 2 for white? Checking the king by moving your knight to c4 only gets you a mate in 3. Unless black decides to take one of the rooks with their king, then you can promote to a queen to do a checkmate in 2. And this is symmetrical, so if the king tries to take the other rook, the same thing happens. But instead, black can take the knight with their rook. Then you can check the king. The king only has one option to take the knight, and then you can move in with your queen for just the mate in 3. Trying to check the king with the rook by moving it to e6 won't get you a mate in 2 unless black takes the other rook. Black can take back with the pawn. Now you can move the rook down, but it's not a checkmate. The king has 2 escape squares. Both will result in a checkmate in 3. Moving the e-file rook to c7 is just a forced mate in 3, but not 2. The king is forced to take the knight. You can then check the king. Black has to block with the rook. Then you can move the queen up that's protected by both the knight and the bishop to just checkmate in 3. Moving the bishop to b4 is quite a nice checkmate in 3, but not 2. Black can take the knight, checking your king. You can then block that with your knight, which does a double check on the king. King has to move. Then you can move the other bishop in to checkmate in just 3. Okay, let's take a look at the solution to this one. So pause the video if you need some more time. To get the checkmate in 2 for white, you need to move the bishop to e3. If black takes the knight with their pawn, move the e-file rook to d7 to checkmate in 2. If black decides to move their rook to c4, you can move your c-file rook to d7 to checkmate in 2. If the black king decides to take one of the rooks, the pawn next to it can promote to a queen to checkmate in 2. Taking the rook on the other side gives the exact same checkmate by a promotion to a queen. Okay, that's it for now. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.